Hello students, let us start with part 3 of thermodynamics. Bomb calorimeter. The bomb calorimeter consists of a strong vessel called bomb which can withstand at very high pressure. It is surrounded by water both to ensure that no heat is lost to the surroundings. A known mass of combustible substance is burnt in presence of pure dioxygen, that is pure air, in the steel bomb. Heat evolved during the reaction is transferred to the water and its temperature is monitored during the process. Volume remains constant and delta V is equal to 0. At constant volume, QV is delta U. Delta T is temperature final minus temperature initial. Now change in enthalpy in reaction, delta H. In a chemical reaction, reactants are converted into product. The enthalpy change in the chemical reaction is called reaction enthalpy. Here is the difference between these two concepts, exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. In exothermic reaction, reactants are at higher enthalpy, and in endothermic reaction, the reactants are at the lower enthalpy. For exothermic reaction, delta H is negative, and for endothermic reaction, delta H is positive. Enthalpy of fusion. It is the heat energy or change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a solid at its melting point is converted into a liquid state. For example, H2O solid converts into H2O liquid, and this delta H naught of fusion is positive 6 Kelvin joule per mole. Melting of solid is endothermic. So all enthalpies of fusion are positive. Enthalpy of vaporization. It is the enthalpy change when 1 mole of liquid substance at its boiling point changes to gas. This H2O liquid changes to H2O gas, and delta H naught of vaporization is 40.8 kilojoule per mole. Enthalpy of sublimation. It is enthalpy change when 1 mole of solid substance changes to vapor. That is, iodine solid changes to iodine gas. Solid directly changes to gas. Enthalpy change of the sublimation is 62.4 kilojoule per mole. Dear students, you need not to learn values of these enthalpy changes. These are shown only to show their values, their criteria, high value, low value, positive sign, negative sign. Next topic, standard enthalpy of formation. It is enthalpy change for formation of 1 mole of substance from its constituting elements under standard condition of temperature and pressure. The reference state of an element is its most stable state of aggregation at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 bar pressure. For example, the reference state of dihydrogen. Here is an example. When carbon graphite form, it combines with dihydrogen, it gives methane. Here are some important points. Number 1. It is important to understand that a standard molar enthalpy of formation is just a special case of standard enthalpy of reaction, where 1 mole of a compound is formed from its constituent elements. Second point. Also, standard enthalpy for formation of an element in reference state, that is, its most stable state of aggregation, is taken as 0. Third point, standard enthalpy of formation can be used to calculate the enthalpy change for the reaction. The following general equation can be used for enthalpy change calculation. Here, total enthalpy change of reaction is total sum of formation of products minus total sum of enthalpy of reactants. Enthalpy of combustion. It is enthalpy change for combustion of 1 mole of a substance in presence of air. CH4 combined with O2, it gives CO2 and water. Its enthalpy change is negative value. Enthalpy of solution. It is the enthalpy change for dissolving 1 mole of a substance in given amount of solvent. For example, when solid sodium chloride is dissolved in water, it gives aqueous sodium chloride and its value is positive. So, enthalpy of solution has positive value. Enthalpy of hydration. It is enthalpy change when 1 mole of anhydrous salt changes to hydrated salt. Copper sulfate and water, they combine to give blue vitriol, copper sulfate dot 5H2O. Enthalpy of atomization. It is enthalpy change for breaking 1 mole of substance completely to obtain isolated atoms in gas phase. That is H2 of the gas, it changes to twice of H gas, means molecule has changed into atoms. Let us start some examples. Question number 1. The enthalpy change for the reaction N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3 is minus 92.38 kilojoule at 298 Kelvin. What is delta U? Number of moles of product is 4. The number of moles of reactant is 2. So change in number of moles for delta Ng is minus 2. Put in the value. Delta H is equal to delta U plus delta NGRT. Answer will come out to minus 87424.856 joule. Next question. Enthalpy of combustion of cyclohexane is 3920 kilojoule per mole at 25 degrees Celsius. Calculate its heat of combustion at constant volume. Delta H naught C, this is minus 3920 kilojoule per mole and temperature will be changed into Kelvin. It is 298 Kelvin. Again you calculate moles of product, moles of reactant and again delta N, it comes out to 2. Put in the relation delta H is equal to delta U plus delta N RT and answer is minus 3924955.144 joule. Third question. Assuming the water vapors to be a perfect gas, calculate the internal energy change when 1 mole of water at 100 degrees Celsius and 1 bar pressure is converted to ice at 0 degrees C. Given enthalpy of fusion of ice is 6 kilojoule per mole and heat capacity of water is 4.2 joule per gram degree Celsius. Solution is in front of you. You have to solve in 2 steps. Step number 1 to calculate delta H1. Step number 2 calculate delta H2 and then calculate total delta H. It will be delta H1 plus delta H2. So delta H will come out to be minus 13.56 kilojoule per mole. There is negligible change in volume using the change from liquid to solid state. So P delta V is equal to delta NGRT is equal to 0. So delta H is equal to delta U and is equal to minus 13.56 kilojoule per mole. So try to solve some more numericals and make your hand free at numericals of this chapter. So thank you so much.